Oftentimes in our business, the only way for personal issues to be ultimately resolved is two superstars enter the squared circle and go one-on-one in a good old-fashioned wrestling match.
Today, too fast. Quick thinking to avoid that.
Let's take a moment to talk about Simon Gotch.
That's someone who gets it. Someone who knows the value of hard work and dedication.
Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael.
Oh, out of nowhere.
This match will have a lot of big moves. One question will be, who will capitalize on those moves the best?
And who will capitalize on those moves the earliest? That's important. With Gotch in the ring, I suspect we'll see a heavy dose of airplane spins and European uppercuts. He's old school.
The damage has been done.
Oh!
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Man, I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damage.
And Simon Gotch makes the cover. I have to agree with you, King. Gotch's offense certainly is traditional. I also suspect we'll see a few old-fashioned arm bars along the way.
Yeah, with a little jiu-jitsu mixed in along the way, of course.
I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in. He's displaying classic offense here.
Yeah, and that's when he's the most dangerous. Somebody's going to get hurt in this match.
Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
And Simon Gotch makes the cover.
What a vicious chop!
People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted.
Once the back goes, it's nearly impossible to stand, let alone deliver any offense.
The shoulders are down.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Quick pin. Hey, is this it?
It may be. Great match here, but if you missed any of the matches from this week, go to WWE.com to catch up on all the action.
I go to WWE.com all the time to catch up on the Divas. He's at... When he gets going like this, there are few better.
What a move! What a smart move! Not today, too fast.
This is what makes him one of the best in the
great reversal. How does he do that?
Going for the cover.
King, what can we expect from Simon Gotch here tonight?
Well, Michael, he's trained by Harley Race, and he's a real throwback. So I suspect we'll see some classic moves from decades ago.
Another great crowd here in St. Louis. The fans here in this great city never disappoint.
I'm sensing a pattern here, Cole.
And what would that be?
Well, he's going to do the same thing over and over and over. Talk about catching a beating.
Not only is Simon Gotch a throwback to days of old, but he also fancies himself as a gentleman. In fact, he likes to be called the Gentleman Bruiser.
Wow.
Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight.
Here's the cover. 1, 2.
Gonna have to shake off the moderate damage that's been inflicted here and find a way to maintain the upper hand.
He's looking at it.
We're looking at
What a counter that was.
I'd say that's more embarrassing than anything else. You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious. People have been wanting to see these guys go at it for a long time, and by the sound of this crowd, I think they're getting what they wanted. Few superstars.
The shoulders are down. 1. Not this.
Oh my, Simon Gotch.
Hey, this may very well be it. 2.
What a match! When you talk about cities rich in wrestling tradition, you must have this great city, St. Louis, as part of that conversation. It hurts just watching it again.
Ouch! Hey, the shoulders are down! 2.
Simon Gotch can't be enjoying this.
Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment. The shoulders are down. 2.
Another great crowd here in St. Louis. The fans here in this great city never disappoint. And the flapjack delivers a face-first collision with the mat.
That's how you get what they call a flat face.
What authority. I think the canvas screamed in pain on that one. Quick, someone check the mat.
Oh, there's another hit.
Just making his presence felt there.
Whoa! a direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
He thinks he has it. When you talk about cities rich in wrestling tradition, you must have this great city, St. Louis, as part of that conversation.
Uh-oh, he's in position, ready to strike.
And there's the reversal. Quick thinking to avoid that.
You could call this a good old-fashioned butt whooping.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing, a butt whooping.
Unleashing it for the second time now. Now this is punishment. I've never heard of victory by using the same move, but we could see it here tonight.
Well, it seems to be working fine so far. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
Wow, that overhand punch started down behind his feet and just kept coming.
Oh, man, that came out of left field.
What a brutal way to take someone off their feet. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, that was quite the slam, wasn't it, Cole? Oh, gosh. Hey, what do you want for your last meal? If he keeps this up, this one will be over in no time.
Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
This kind of offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made a name for himself with this. When you're beat up, the last thing you want to have to deal with is this amount of power.
And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. He can end it here.
Right now. This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
Making a statement here. Whoa! A direct hit. Talk about getting tagged and knocked in the middle of next week.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point.
Oh, what a shot. That did some serious damage. You can't take too many of those and expect to be in the match much longer.
This should do it right there.
I think this is it.
You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious. Here he goes for the win.
Let's do this. 2, 3.
He did it. What a huge win.
Let's go to the highlights here. Let's take a look back at what exactly happened during this one. I can't believe what we saw during this one. Let's go to the highlights here.